Hello again. My name is Emma and welcome to my channel. My dog is barking because the kids aren't here and he heard them over the phone and now he's like, where are they? I know I heard them. How come they're not here? I go, they're gonna become, they're coming soon. They're coming soon. But as of right now, he's like, he knows he heard them on the phone and saw them and he's like, why aren't they here? So yeah, that's just so, it's just so strange. Okay, well, happy holiday, guys. It is today crochet, Saturday night crochet. And I'm gonna try to show you more or less what I'm gonna be doing for crocheting this coming up, the days coming up ahead. So let me just take you over here. And because I've been busy, you know, I did want to crochet a few more things, but I just haven't had the time. Of course, these were the cookies that I ended up making. These are the almonds that I was talking about, and the chocolate chip cookies. And then I still have to decorate these, but I think I'll decorate the bells. I'll probably either decorate them, I don't know, maybe tomorrow morning. I just don't have time to decorate them right now, even though I do still have all the icings right here. Oh, it looks like one of them is falling apart. Okay, so the blue one looks like it's falling apart. Well, I can always make more. Didn't get a chance to do the ugly sweater. I really did want to try to do that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I am making tamales right now, so yeah, so I have about 80 tamales in here, and of course there's the arroz con gandules. He's just listening to, I had to put this on top to keep the steam inside. Yeah, let me see if I can calm him down. He is just that, he hears people, you know, walking back and forth. I think they're having a party upstairs and he keeps hearing people walk up and down the stairs. You need to be quiet. So, yeah, so ended up putting the gifts up here because of the dog. I can't put the gifts underneath the tree because he will attack them all. So, Circes, be quiet. You need to be quiet. I can't take them out. It's too cold. There's nothing I can really do. I said be quiet. No, you be quiet now. No, you be quiet. I'm going to sit you guys down for a minute. Let's see if I could try to get him to behave. Stop. Come on. Here, play with your brush. I know you like your brush. Here, there you go. Come on. Go play with your brush. Here. Play with your brush. Play with your brush. Get your brush. I said be quiet. He is not listening at all right now. Well, anyway, let me show you. I said quiet. That's it. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. I'm going to put you on the porch. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Here. Go get that. Go. Go. Go on. Come on. Come on. Be quiet then. If you don't be quiet, I'm going to put you outside. I'm going to put you on the porch. Now you need to be quiet. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know. You bark one more time. Put it taking you out. I'm going to put you on the porch. Yeah, he was good. Okay, come on, let's go. Come here. Come here. 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 Be quiet. Okay, come on. I know what will work. We're trying to take them out. Come on, let's go out. Come on. Okay, go on. Stay over there. Whew. Okay. So that's the only way I can keep them quiet. So my Saturday night crochets is going to be all about threads. As you can see, I do have, I do have a sewing machine. And I do have a, what is that called? Oh my God, I forgot what a serger. I have a serger up there. So I definitely want to be getting into more of the sewing, because I want to call my vlogs Saturday Night Threads. So I want to include everything like crocheting, knitting, working, sewing patterns. Like I did have, which I've been meaning to make, like you wouldn't believe. I've been meaning to make an apron, and only because I wanted to make an apron that would have like clear see-through pockets so that you could put like your recipe cards in there and things like that. Or you can have like a little hook to hook your oven mittens, things like that. So that's why I had gotten this pattern, because I really want to work on it. Other things, I mean, I do like sewing. I had taken sewing classes when I was in high school, and I did end up making a dress for somebody, and it came out really nice, and she really did enjoy it. And I made a dress for myself as well. And then I think it had been quite a few years ago, yeah, decades ago, when I was pregnant, and I made myself a maternity blouse and skirt, and that came out, actually it looked like a nautical kind of look to it, because it was blue and white, and they had like the tie, and the tie was blue, so it had like a nautical theme to it. And that one fit me really well, because every time I carried a child, I always carried large. I mean, really, really, really big. But yeah. So again, and I don't know what happened to my. I had some, because this is what I'm doing now. I have the what do you call it? What was this called? The needles, and I have other needles as well. I don't know how I stuck this in here. Wait a minute, I don't want to take it apart. I don't want to take the wrong ones out. And I had some yellow thread, except for some reason I don't know where it's at. And I had the little, this, I'm pretty sure I could take this out. Yeah, so I had this is what makes the cables when you're knitting, and I had a real tiny one, and I used it, it's really small because I was using it for a different pattern, and I seen it not too long ago, and I was like, oh, I was looking for this. But you know how it is, for some reason when you're looking for something and then you try to find it again, it just disappears on you. You're like, what the heck, like, why can't I find it? Where did I put it? And yeah, so I think I was showing, I don't know if it was you guys last week, I was going to put the camera right here, but because I was going to be walking around, I decided just to, what do you call it, just do it here for now. But next time when I do some crocheting or knitting, I'll definitely will put the camera, you know, on the side so you can see what I'm, you know, it could be facing the table and you can see what I'm doing. I don't think I had, oh, you know what? I did have a cable. So, cause you're doing knits and then you're putting a cable. Now, in order for me to show you how to do that though, I would have to go back and look on how I did it before, because I'm out of practice and I haven't done it for a while. So I really have to you know, look at a few videos and see, you know, I mean, I have a book, I have a knitting book, which is, you know, just as well. But sometimes when you see somebody do it, it's a little bit more easier. So definitely, I'm definitely gonna have to go that route. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get myself in focus. I have too much light. Yeah. So yeah. So definitely want to start again. I was trying to make an outfit when it came to what was that? An outfit for sleepwear. And you know, I was into watching all those shows, Project Runway, and I think I watched all of them. And and then there was the British Sewing Bee. I don't know if you ever heard of that. I really did like that one. I really did. And I think they have a new one coming out, but I don't know how to get it. I mean, I wouldn't know how to download it, or, you know, because they used to have it, where was it, on PBS on channel 11 or something like that. And I just don't know how to get it right now. And I feel so bad because, you know, it's like, you know, you like keeping up with everybody and what they're doing in the backgrounds and where, you know, where they're staying the night and what they're eating for breakfast. You know, like, it's not like the behind the scenes, but it's what they do before they get to the tables and start doing all their sewing. So I really love that. I loved it the same way with Project Runway. I really, really enjoyed that. They have another one, I think it's on Netflix. I don't know what it's called, Make It or something, or I don't know what it's called. But it's also a sewing show too. And I haven't really seen it yet, but I think they had one, I think last year, or man, maybe a year and a half ago. But all the designers, I don't know. To me, everything was just so dark. Everything, you know, all their styles was like really, really dark. And if they did have color, it was like off the wall. I mean, I know there was this one contestant that she claimed to be a sewer, and she was cheating, and she really didn't know how to sew at all. And she had somebody else do the work for her, and then she would bring it in saying that it was hers, and they caught her. So they like, no, you gotta go, because you're lying. You're literally lying to us, you know. So I really, really felt bad for her. But hey, you know, if you're not gonna say or do what you say, you know, I mean, why bother to come on the show? That just didn't make any sense to me, because you're lying. You know, you're portraying something that you really don't know. And my dog is still crying out there. And so he saw the kids on the camera, he heard their voices, and he's like, you know, like, where are they? Yeah, so definitely want to get into watching more shows like that. I'm not into watching movies, not so much, not like I did years ago. I was always watching movies, but lately, you know, I even stopped watching Christmas shows because I was getting tired of the same. You know, it's like reading some books that you already know what's gonna happen, you know, more or less, you know. So I'm like, nah, I think I'm done with the Christmas movies. My granddaughter said, "Oh, well, you gotta watch Elf." No, I don't. I never watched it. I never seen Elf.
But she says it's funny. She said, you know, you gotta watch Grandma, it's really good. And I'm like, oh. I don't know. I just don't see Will Ferrell as a really funny actor. I really don't. So if I see it, maybe I'll watch it tomorrow, like early in the morning, so I could just get it over with and say, hey, I watched it. Not that I really want to watch it. But always looking forward to Christmas. You know, I know it's hard. You know, for a lot of people, it's not easy. Sometimes I feel like it's pressed upon people, and people are not seeing it like it used to be. Like me, I enjoyed it. Now it's a little bit, you know, kind of sad for me right now because I lost my husband last year, and it's just not the same. All the kids are older now, so it's not like I have to be worrying about them. You know, they're all working. You know, most of them are all working right now and working late. I won't see one of my sons until tomorrow morning. So most likely I won't be celebrating Christmas tomorrow morning. That's my son. That's when I thought we did it yeah, it was. Yeah. So yeah, because my daughter was like, oh, is Isaiah coming? Yeah, so I was like, right, okay, yeah. So yeah, was saying if he's coming here tonight, and I was like, I don't think so. He's probably not going to show up until in the morning. So it'd just probably be her and the kids, and that's it, you know. And I have my other sons. My other son's working tonight. He won't be around. My other son won't be around. My other son won't be around. So it's like, I don't even think we'll be celebrating Christmas Eve anymore, you know, on Christmas, or celebrating on Christmas Eve. Not like years ago, you know, when my mom was alive and we were all living with her when we were young. I mean, we would, you know, party, you know, dance, you know, and have all that, you know, Mexican music and, you know, all the contemporary music, and we would all dance, even though it was just us, you know, it was just me and my sisters and my brothers. It was just us. But it was a good time. And sometimes, not to get emotional, but I remember times when I'd be walking some years, and I'd be walking through the neighborhood on Christmas Eve or driving by with the car. And Christmas Eve for, you know, these days, or even back a few years, they just weren't the same anymore. And I missed it. I missed those old time Christmas Eve celebrations. And I'm still congested. And I remember driving through a neighborhood, and I saw through a window a mother and daughter dancing together, and they were dancing to Latin music, and it was just them two. I didn't really see anybody else. That may be a couple more people in the background, but I was like, that's it. That was our that's how we used to celebrate Christmas Eve, just like that. And it just took me back, and I just got so emotional that, you know, we don't do that no more. It's not in our life to do that anymore. Not that type. And and it hurts because it was such a great time. We really were together. We enjoyed each other's company. And again, even if it was just us. And as the kids got older, you know, they weren't into dancing like we were when we were young. So we weren't really into that. I mean, yeah, we did, you know, had a little drink here and there and talk about old times and things like that. But, you know, I had some music, a little dancing, but it just wasn't like when I was growing up. And I really, really did miss that. And now it's even worse because there's nobody here. Like, it's me and the dog. That's it. And my daughter will be coming later on with the grandkids, and she made something called a pernil. It's a Puerto Rican dish. It's really, really good, and she's been waiting for it to be done so she could bring it over. And yeah, so I'm gonna text her right now. I'm just gonna let her know it's just me and you, dear. That's it, and the kids. That's it. Nobody else is coming. So most likely, I won't be celebrating Christmas Eve anymore. I'll probably be celebrating it the way it was supposed to and had been intended for when it first started, and that's to celebrate Christmas on Christmas Day. And that's how it's supposed to be. You celebrate Christmas on Christmas Day, even though usually everybody would go out and see the festivities on Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day was the day you did all the baking and bake the turkey and whatever like that. Except for me, it would be the tamales, and I always do the tamales. But for me, I celebrate Christmas Day in the morning with breakfast, because I have my rice, my tamales, my eggs, and then we just eat all day. And of course, whoever wants to come will, like tomorrow, my sons will be here tomorrow in the morning, because they'll all be off. So yeah, it's gonna be a transition. We won't be celebrating Christmas Eve anymore. It'll be on Christmas Day instead. So I don't know if it's like that for you guys. As your kids get older, things change. But I just wanted to jump in. I know I didn't do no crocheting today or anything like that, because I'm trying not to burn my tamales. But again, even if you don't get anything at all, a gift of any sort this year, just remember that 2,000 years ago we got the greatest gift anybody could ever receive, and that's the gift of Christ, that he was born. And because of that, his gift is never ending. It goes on and on and on. His gift lasts forever. So if you ever feel like, well, I didn't get anything, yes you did. You got the gift of life. And that's priceless. Priceless. And if you ever feel like, times are bad for you and there's nothing you can do, just remember that that's the reason why he was born. Because if you ever have a need, he will always be there for you to help you change whatever you're going through around and make it better. And make it better. And if you don't have a gift to give anybody, the greatest gift you can give, and it doesn't have to be a thing, it doesn't have to be, you can make something, that'll be great, that's nice too, but you got the greatest gift you can give as well, and that's the gift of love. So share that love with as many people as you can by sending them a card, a homemade item, a phone call. It's priceless. It really is. I'm getting emotional. But yeah, we're very fortunate to live in America and to have that kind of blessing among us. And we should all strive every year to share that gift on a daily basis, because it's a never-ending gift. Never ending. So guys, again, just be blessed. Merry Christmas. And like a fish in the sea, so glad you caught me. And I will see you tomorrow, which tomorrow is Sunday. Scrapbooking Sunday. And it's also Christmas Day. Definitely am going to be starting probably Monday, going to start working on my templates, on my prints for Valentine's Day, and working on my book. So can't wait to jump and get started on that. So okay guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and definitely comment, and we will see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Merry Christmas. Bye.